Get a shot of the audience. Hello. Hello. Okay. There you go. Hello. My name is Will Jones, and today we are going to be taking a deep dive into the dietary habits of penguins. Did you know, long ago, giant penguins roamed the earth? Now, penguins have changed dramatically since then and hold a special place in the heart of many Americans, and mine as well. Now, I've always had a special interest in penguins, like many of you, I assume. But one aspect of penguins' everyday lives that gets greatly overlooked are their dietary habits. In today's short speech, we are going to be discussing how these dietary habits vary from location to location and during their different life seasons. First, we're going to discuss how their dietary habits differ in location, and we're going to be starting in North America. Now, according to Animal Corner, the Galapagos penguin is the sole penguin resident of North America, and their diet consists mainly of small fish, scallops, and mullet. Now, also according to Animal Corner, this penguin species, which reside on the Galapagos Island, were nearly completely wiped out 20 years ago by a very horrendous, violent tropical storm. Next, let's move to the southern hemisphere, where we're going to be discussing Magnelik and the little blue penguin. Now, Magnelik penguins, according to Animal Corner, reside in South America, and they have a diet that consists of cuttlefish, sardines, krill, and other small crustaceans. Now, according to Animalia, the little blue penguins are the most prominent species of penguins in New Zealand and have a diet of sardines and anchovies and other small fish. This penguin is also the mascot of New Zealand, by the way. Next, let's go to the different seasons of their lives. First, we're going to be talking about their fasting season, where these penguins will avoid food for days, weeks, and even months at a time. And SeaWorld has reported that these penguins can go 54 days without consuming any food at all to protect their young during their first incubation period. Now, other periods of fasting include when they're first going through their first molting stage, and yearly, SeaWorld observes that penguins go through a fasting stage while they're molting their feathers. Now, during their non-fasting stages, Greenpeace has observed that these penguins will consume a large amount of food in order to make up for these fasting periods. Now, during this time, Greenpeace has observed that penguins will gain almost 10 to 15 pounds, and they do this so that during their next fasting season, their body is prepared to go days, months, and weeks without food. And Greenpeace has also observed that penguins will, during this period, consume small rocks that vary from several ounces up to 10 whole pounds. Now, as we conclude our trip through the world, I would like to highlight a few things. First, penguins have a variety of dietary habits, and their dietary habits circulate through cycles depending on their life season. Second, penguins' dietary habits vary greatly depending on their geographical location and species to species. And third, some penguins will do very peculiar things, like eat small rocks, to deal with their lively struggles. Now, as we've discussed today, penguins, like ourselves, have a variety of dietary habits and choices depending greatly on their location and time of life season. Now, if you'll get a shot of the audience again, Desmond. Thank you so much. Let me stop filming now.